Hi, I'm Dr. Campbell. I was reading today an article in the Wall Street Journal about a few U.S. firms that were putting teens to work to keep them from dropping out of school. First of all, I want to commend the participants of this article for such a great initiative because high school dropout that causes a big problem for this society. We know that 75% of the crimes that are committed in the United States of America are committed by high school dropouts. We know that when a person becomes a high school dropout, they actually become part of a permanent underclass. And when you are part of a permanent underclass, you are susceptible to do things that most people in society would not normally do. And you do these things because you want to survive. And so even when I look at what's going on in Ferguson, Missouri, a lot of those people are probably high school dropouts or people who did not do well in school. And so the only way for them to survive or to express themselves is to resort to looting. Now, one of the things that they talked about in this article, they talked about providing teens jobs. And so, like I said before, I think it's commendable. But I think that these companies just need to take a step back and kind of look at where the problem is really coming from. Look at the problem that really exists in the schools. When a person drops out of high school, they normally drop out of high school because they're not doing well in the classroom. And one of the strategies that we have attempted to put in place is to require some type of parental contribution. And there's a problem with that because many of the parents of these high school dropouts are also a product of our school system. If I was a parent and I had gone through 13, 14 years of school, and the only job that I landed was working as a janitor or something on that level. I'm not saying being a janitor is a bad job, but if I saw where because I only had a high school diploma, that my advancement in the job world and in the employment sphere was limited, I would have great difficulty in encouraging my children. And at the same time, the children are looking at the parents. And they're probably saying, well, you spent all this time in school and look where it got you. It really didn't get you a better quality of life. Now, you have a quality of life, but you don't have a quality of life that some people or most people have. And so while I said before, it's commendable for the efforts that are being put forward with these companies and the schools, we have to look at what's going on in the classroom. We have to look at what is the disconnect in the classroom. And in many cases, especially when it comes to our black kids, the disconnect is along racial lines. Many of our black kids don't believe that the white teacher can help them. Many of them become subjected to disciplinary consequences that they feel are unfair. And so what we have to do is we have to promote positive racial teacher-student classroom relationships. Then we'll stop this high school dropout problem. We will stop this permanent underclass that the classrooms are creating. And therefore, we will reduce the crime rate in this country. Thank you very much.